Okay. Well, apparently I've got 23 minutes and 40 seconds for the recording. Okay. Well, I've gone into a depressed mood now, and the point of me doing this was because I felt better from doing it last time. But I don't know. Maybe. I guess it's because I'm talking about stuff that really depresses me. Like this is the dead end thing. Like I've thrown away like tens of thousands, like pounds, dollars. Don't have a future. I can't. Got no way of making anything happen. Don't feel motivated to do anything. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like it's not that it's impossible for me to be able to tap into something. Like, but when you work, it's like when I work, I'm very conscientious and I do my best. Maybe when I get really depressed, that's hard then to do my best, and I feel bad about that. I hate thinking about how bad I can get, but it's something I know that I've got potential to tap into, but at the same time, I can't when it's just for me. I don't really care enough. One thing I've noticed, like since losing all my money, I don't care. I don't care if I live or die. I mean, that's a feature I had to some degree, well, to a lot, but this time it's like I never recovered from the depression from last year, so like it's still in me, and it's just like it's getting worse. And like now it's coming to my head even more. Like going into autumn, winter again. And it's like it's really dawned on me even more. Even though I actually made a date to commit suicide, like in June. I was going to do it. Obviously, I'm still here. Don't want to be here. When I was when I was when I was out, like basically the police were called. It's not that I wanted to make it anything into a scene. I didn't want anyone to know that I was like going out to do that. But the tension, like in this house on that particular evening, was so unreal, like so high, that I just had to get out straight away. And I there was no being secret about it. It was like it was obvious. And but I took me a decent amount of time to walk to where I was gonna commit the act. And I did an audio recording. Not to anyone else, but for the same reason as me doing this, I guess. It was just a way of me thinking by speaking. And I said that I would I'd give it one more shot. You know, don't know if I should have. Probably was a good time to do it, actually. That's why I planned it for that date months in advance. I don't know. Don't see a way forward, and I don't care. This is the thing. This time around, it's like I really don't feel like I want to get. It's not like I want to feel like this. I know because you know there's something of like wallowing in something, but this is not. This is not that. This is. I've seen like everything fail too many times. Like I just don't want to do it anymore. Like I'm really just like. It's like I know the outcome before I try, so why bother? And I'm not saying that I do know the outcome, but that's how it feels, and then so necessarily like I end up failing. You know. I just don't know what the purpose. Not really much of a purpose, is it? Like staying alive to stop other people feeling like bad or regret or like guilty, you know, because people will feel like they're partly to blame for it, my death or something, and it's no one's to blame. It's not. But for me to be kept alive, like for that, you know, it's the only thing I'm clinging on to. Like my experience of life is very painful because it's just, you know, when you're sensitive to like criticism, so you can't really be around people, and yet you need to be around people to be healthy to a certain degree. You know, everyone's different on that, but it's just like there's these contradictions that I have to live with. You know, need to be sociable, but can't be very sociable anyway, not for long. Come up with logical ideas and solutions and critical thinking and very very good, but then on the other hand being impulsive and making stupid mistakes, and just like it's just you know, maybe even like being knowledgeable on certain things, but at the same time then lacking confidence as well. And so it's like it's just like everything's like a contradiction, like, and it doesn't, nothing works together well together. And even if even if I end up being good at something, it can't sink in. Like I can't. It's like anything where I might feel proud of or something. Like it's fleeting, really. Sometimes I'll feel like that, but for the majority of the time, I'm a humbled person. I'm not saying I'm humble as such. Like I think most of the time I'm pretty humbled by my life. I mean, I'm no one to judge other people. Like, my situation is, it's like living in a greenhouse. Like I'm not gonna throw stones at other people's houses because they could shatter mine. So like, my like empathy towards others, like I can't really take credit for it as well. Like it's one of those things. Like it's through like circumstances, consequences that I'm who I am. Like um, I've had my brain's had to adapt to like consider other people because of like I'm too fragile a person. So it's like, and when I say that, I don't mean in every way. Like because I have my integrity and I'll stick to morals and you know I'll in most cases like look after my boundaries and like stand up for other people. Um, and it's not comfortable, but that's like that's the moral side of me. Like that's um, but I don't know how it's going. To a negative. Is there a way to? Can I change my mood around? Let's try it. Let's try it. Right. So I still feel shit inside. Like so I'm internally feeling that negativity. So like chemically, my brain, like I guess, feels negative. So my thoughts on this are that I'm going to try something I haven't done for a while, and that is like like positive affirmations. Well, it's a bit different than that. Like positive affirmations, like the problem I find with that personally, they obviously work for some people, but not for everyone. Um, I don't believe in what I'm saying if I'm saying positive affirmations. But and I don't know if this could be really faulty. This could be a bad way of doing it for whatever reason. I wouldn't know. Um, but instead of saying good things about myself, I will. It's like saying good things about yourself, but using hyperbole, going over the top because you don't believe it, so it's like saying it to such a degree that it's actually like laughable. It's comical, and I find sometimes like I found this is something I ain't done like for like I don't know 15 years or so. So it's a long time. So let's give it a shot. Right. Yeah, I'm a real joy to be around. Everyone likes me. Everyone wants to spend time with me. I'm the perfect guy to be around, especially autumn, winter. I'm brilliant. You know, you might want to book tickets to see me live in my room, in my dressing gown, because I'm brilliant and I never make mistakes. I never make hiccups at all, and I never stutter. I never misword things. I say things exactly as I mean to say them. Everything. If it sounds like it's a mistake, it's because there's some reason for that, and you just don't know about it. I am the lad. See, utter crap. But it has changed my mood. I've got to admit, it has freaking changed my mood in however long that was. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I could flip back very quickly, but yeah, I'm showing my knee today. There we go. Did that yesterday. Showing a bit too much flash for a YouTube video, I think. But yeah, okay. Well, that's that. That was a positive ending. You know, it might come across as like narcissistic, but that's not. But it's not. I just actually find it's just amusing. It's just so so not true that it's just, yeah, you can't help but laugh about it. Yeah, I'll have to implement that a bit more if I can. Like when you make a mistake, instead of being like, "Oh, you twat," that's how I am about myself. Oh, you cunt. Sorry about the C word. But I'm perfect. I'm perfect. I'm brilliant. I am the mightiest, meatiest muglet. Whatever is good, I'm that kind of diblet. I'm the best diblet in town. And you better remember that. Oh, this is for just playing around with a little bit of modelling clay. So yeah, I don't just have like a knife just willy-nilly. Well, it is kind of, but I was fiddling around with it. I wasn't working on any project or anything, like just fiddling. Because I'm great. Alright, cool. We're going to end it there. Don't know if I'm going to put this out or not. It's just what it is. It is what it is. It's just me being brilliant for 19 minutes and 30 seconds. So there we go.